MMA back with another video. Today I'm going over how to make the UFC great again. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I only have 3.6% of people who watch my content are subscribed. Also, comment down below any video ideas you want me to make or like what you think it might takes. Appreciate all the support. Thank you. We're gonna hit 100 subs by the end of the week, 10K by the end of the year. Mark my words. Moving on to my first take. Make Thursday night fight nights. Like some of the fight nights that are on Saturday nights. I like to go out sometimes on Saturdays. They're not worth staying home and watching the UFC for, honestly. Like, they suck, really. But if they were on like a Thursday night and there was no Thursday night football, outside of football season, I'm an American, I watch American football. Outside of American football season, make Thursday night fight nights a thing, bro. I would actually genuinely like that. I would like throw the fight night on. Maybe there's an entertaining fight or two. Like, you know, even if it was a shitty Apex card, I would not be mad to just like, or opposed to just like hang out with some friends and watch a fight night on a Thursday night. If you put these shitty fight nights on Saturday nights, no one's gonna watch them, bro. Like, no one's staying in or like going to a sports bar to watch that shit, respectfully. But if you put it on a Thursday, like I think they did this during COVID, during when they had to host everything in the Apex or like indoors in Fight Island. I think they had, that's like how Chimaev had 10 days between his fights or something. But put fight nights back during the week, Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday if you want it like year round, so you don't have to compete with NFL, because obviously a lot of the UFC's base is in America. So put it Wednesday or Thursday night fight nights. I think that would be a great implementation, especially for like the shittier cards. Another thing, critique on fight nights for my next take. No more Apex, bro. I don't want to see Vinicius Oliveira's flying knee without a crowd, bro. Finishes like that don't deserve the 30 rednecks from Vegas who go to the Apex to watch. No offense if you've ever been to an Apex card, I'm sorry. But like give us some real fans. Give us a real like big fight feeling. Like I love how they are like the fight nights that are in person have become so much like so good. UFC Dallas last year, I think it was the Saruki and Dariush card. There was like a bunch of good fights on that card. I forget who else was on it. Then there was UFC Seattle was really good. UFC Kansas City this year I think is Jamal Hill versus Khalil. There's a lot, like when they travel to these new places, they have to put out a good product because it's like a reflection. They're traveling to a new place. People are gonna want to go and they're gonna want to see good product. The Apex just like is just okay. Let's throw a card together to get our ESPN deal. 50 weeks a year we have to have fights. Like, fuck that, bro. Put a good product out. Put a good product out for the UFC. I think that'll change once they sign their new deal. I've heard that ESPN's probably not going to get re-signed with the UFC. It might go to like Netflix or Prime Video or another streaming service, which please let that happen so we don't have to pay pay-per-view. Netflix, bro. Just buy the UFC, please. Or like buy the rights, please, bro. That'd be so calm. But you know what I'm saying? Like, no more Apex events. It just steals from fighters' hype. Like, when you're watching their highlights and you want to hear a big crowd pop, like, I think it's so much better with the crowd. Next, ref cam. The PFL does it. Why can't the UFC? Put a GoPro on the ref. I want to see moments like Poirier, Gaethje with a ref. I want to see Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett with a ref, like the refs in front of, like, I want to see that. Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't want to see the Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett one, just the KO, not after. But like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see, the ref cam is such an interesting perspective. It makes you feel like you're in the cage. It's so much different. Like the way the UFC does cameras is actually kind of like so absurd. They just have 8 guys standing on each corner of the octagon, bro. It's like 1960s. Like, bro, innovate a little bit. I don't understand how there's no ref cam or no option to turn off commentary. That's another thing. So, like the UFC, I don't know if you guys have seen on their YouTube channel, they've been uploading like finishes without commentary. I think that's so sick, bro. I would love to watch the fight and just like talk to people, have it off, and just be hearing like what the corners are saying, what the fighters are saying. I think that's so much more interesting than hearing, oh, that calf is done. That calf is done from Joe Rogan 40 times a night, or his right hand's broken just because he threw like a kick instead of a right hand. I don't understand it. Next, I couldn't find a good image for this take, but cooler stats. I saw during the, I don't know if you guys remember this, but during the O'Malley Merab fight, they had their live heart rate. I thought that was super cool. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I would love to see more stats like that be incorporated. I get that. I think that was like special because it was in the sphere. But the UFC, the NFL, and the NBA do like super special, cool stats, and even soccer, like expected goals, stuff like that. Um, I don't understand why the UFC doesn't have more of like, oh, our mouthpieces track heart rate, or they're tracking stuff like that. I feel like that would give the fans such a like larger input. Maybe it's betting companies don't want them to have more. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I thought it was sick seeing O'Malley's resting heart rate during a fight to the death was like that low. And same with Marab. It's crazy. I thought that was super cool. Next, fix Tough, bro. Tough saved the UFC, and you can't even have your biggest star competing with like one of the most entertaining, well-known fighters in the UFC in it, like not garnering viewership. Fix Tough. Put good fighters on Tough. Put like the Bo Nickel hyped fighters. Put like Peyton Talbot. Put guys like that. Not right now, obviously, but I'm saying put the next generation of those guys who come up through the Contender Series on Tough. I want to see fighters coming out of Tough fighting for championships. I don't want to see like freaking bum equivalent fighters who are never going to be ranked, never be anything in their career fighting on Tough. It just, Dana White's Contender Series, I love it, but it took away a lot from Tough. Like, most of those prospects go straight to Dana White's Contender Series. They don't go on Tough, which kind of sucks. So I think we need to fix Tough by getting good fighters, good personalities. Like, where's your kid at? Where's your kid? Like, I want to see, let me bang, bro. I want to see more moments like that, bro. I don't want to see, okay, Yo Do It Chateau was pretty interesting, but like the fighters in McGregor Chandler season were so boring. Like that one, that one guy would say, "You lost, take your jet home." Like, well, yeah, like Connor will take his jet home, bro. Like I don't think he gives a shit about Tough, but that shit low-key pissed me off. But you know what I'm saying? So those are my ways to make the UFC great again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment what video I should make next. Like, subscribe. 3.7% of you are subscribed. That's it. I'll see you guys either later today or tomorrow.